Hey guys, thanks so much for stopping by. I wanted to pop in and share with you what I'm sending out for the month of April for my Hello Gorgeous mail. This time around, I decided to get back to my first love, and that was making cards. When I first got into crafting, cards were the first thing that I started to craft. And so I wanted to send a set of cards to the recipient. So let me go ahead and share with you some of the dies that I used. I used this die, which I purchased from AliExpress. This die set here, which was gifted to me by Cuddle Me Clay Tay. I used this die, which I have had in my stash forever, and this is a Sizzix die. I purchased this from Hobby Lobby, and then I used a piece or a portion of this die, also purchased from Hobby Lobby and has been in my stash forever, and I only used this portion of the die, this portion. Okay, so let me share with you how everything came out. The flowers on here were actually gifted to me by Sam. We did a swap a few years ago and she sent me these beautiful flowers, and then I realized that I actually had that die as well. So I did a total of 6 cards, 3 pink and 3 kind of an orangey color, and so this is how they turned out. I put everything on a white background. My layering pieces are white as well. The only pop of color is the flowers that I have on the cards. So I absolutely love the way that they turned out, and I am loving this all white with this pop of color. So pretty. And like I said, I did a total of 6. And again, these flowers came from Sam a few years back in a swap that we did. Absolutely gorgeous. And so I wanted to use the die myself because, like I said, I've had this in my stash forever, and I was actually intimidated by it because it seemed like it was too much going on. But once I cut it out and put it together, it's very simple. So it has 2 size dies in it. The dies that Sam sent me are actually the larger die in the set. And I used the smaller die, which I used to create a gift card holder. And I cut it out in white paper, 110-pound cardstock, and I used my markers to color it with. And I absolutely love how it turned out. So pretty. Now, if you've noticed, I did not put a sentiment on the cards or anything else that I'm sending the recipient. My initial thought was to do some thank you cards, but then I started thinking I could send the cards and let the recipient put their own flavor on it. That way she could use the cards for thank yous, thinking of you. Mother's Day is coming up. So I thought it would be fun for her to add her own sentiment on it. That way she could send it out for something different instead of me just putting thank you on all 6 of the cards. And so this, you see that oval die here. I absolutely love. I am in love with this flower. I'm going to have to make some and put them in my stash. And this does come out. This is a tag. I want to say this, I forgot the name of it already, but this is a tag that does come out, and there is a little something in here for the recipient as well. And again, everything is plain for her to add her own flavor to. She can take this and send it to somebody else and do, whatever she wants to do with it. And this is the personalized card that I am giving the recipient. For each Hello Gorgeous mail that I send out, I do include a personalized little note to the person that I'm sending it to. And again, that flower is just so stinking cute. And here is my little girl here. Now, I did do 2 envelopes for these 2 here. I do have envelopes for these, but I did envelopes for these and I left them somewhere. So yeah, absolutely love. These are my favorites here. Absolutely love how everything turned out. I hope the recipient loves it as well. And I want to thank you guys so much for stopping by. You know that I definitely appreciate it. You guys have a great crafty day. Until the next video, bye-bye.